Do I go broke and study at a top 20 school in the nation, or should I save money and study at my local state school? Should I consider doing community college for a year or two and then transfer somewhere better? Do I go to a big school with some litty parties, or do I want more of a small college town vibe where everyone knows each other? Greetings, friends. It is I, Kevin Zhensei, and in today's video, I want to share 2 exercises along with 2 tips to help you decide where you want to go to college. This means that you won't just be watching, you'll also actually be doing something as we progress through this video. By the way, guys, before we start, I just wanted to say that if you are struggling to make a decision, that probably means that you have 2 or more very good options. So congratulations. That's good news. Okay, let's start with exercise number 1. Take a look at the following 6 factors. We have cost, size, location, then academics, social life, and prestige. Then I want you to rank them from most important to least important. There's also an optional 7th factor. How well does this school align with your career goals? But if you guys have no idea what you want to do, what you want to study, then just ignore that for now. Next up, take a look at the colleges you're considering and then rate each factor on a scale of 1 to 10. So if you're broke and FGLI like I was, then Yale is free, you put a 10 for cost. Let's say you're not a huge fan of the location because the Northeast is cold and freezing and you're from Florida, then you would put a 5 for location. Scratch that, maybe a 4. At this point, you're gonna realize that you don't know absolutely jack squat about the academics or the social life. You might think you do, but you really don't. The simple fact of the matter is that college websites and meme pages really tell you nothing about 2 of the most important factors. You are probably better off just watching YouTube vlogs. Good news is we're gonna fix this right now with exercise number 2. By the way, guys, before we continue, it would really mean the world to me if you could consider saucing this video a like. I'll be donating 10 cents for every like that this video gets to Girls Who Code. And if you enjoy this kind of content, want to learn more about college life, consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you guys so much. The name of exercise number 2 is Call Edge, because you will be actually picking up your phone and calling people to get an edge over the college admissions decision process. That's right, people. If you want to make an informed decision about where you're going to be spending the next 4 years of your life, quite possibly one of the 5 most important life decisions you'll ever make, don't you think it might be worth spending some time talking to some current students or recent alums from that university? Some of you might already have friends who attend the university you're interested in. You're in awesome shape. Pause this video and schedule a call with them right now. Like literally right now. On the other hand, if you are a sad, lonely, overworked high school senior like I was, you can actually just email the admissions team or slide a DM towards some of the campus groups that you're interested in, and you'll likely get a response. For instance, I know that Yale has Instagram accounts for the big dance groups, some of the music groups, such as Movement, our K-pop dance group, and RB, the hip-hop dance group. Slide them a DM. Shoot your shot. Network. Before I continue, I need to mention that I have an entire playlist dedicated towards interviewing my friends at top colleges. Feel free to pull their Insta or email from there and reach out. So, when it comes to these informal chats or interviews, ideally these will take place in the form of a video call, although a phone call works just fine. Here are some recommended questions to help get you started. What are the academics like? Is there a core curriculum, prerequisites? What's XYZ major like? What's the social scene like? How often do people party? How important is Greek life at said school? What does a typical day in your life look like? What about a typical weekend? What has been your highest high and lowest low in college? What's one thing you wish you could change about XYZ school? What are 3 things you wish you knew before you set foot on campus as a freshman? Before you end that call, ask this person to connect you with 2 or 3 other kids who study what you plan to study at this college. Here is why. Someone who is studying neuroscience at Yale is going to have a totally different experience from someone who's studying econ or history. Like, as if they went to 2 totally different colleges, different. The number of credits, the quality of education, the research opportunities, career connections, all of that ranges so much across majors, and you want to know the intricacies. Look guys, I do not have all the answers to every single question that you might have, but I can teach you how to get those answers, which is even better. Also guys, I think it's really important to focus on the negatives. Like typically when you talk to people at these colleges, they'll try to be selling you on the good stuff, but I want to know exactly what I am signing up for. I don't want to be bright, starry-eyed, and then caught by surprise. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know the tea. Called my friends. I was like, lay it on me real. UPenn has grade deflation and is crawling with snakes? UChicago, quirky, nerdy, and very, very cold. No thank you. Cornell has one of the highest suicide rates in the country. Not going to bother applying. Yale's engineering program is not great. Frats have more than their extra share of toxic masculinity. I can live with it. At this point, you have talked to a dozen students, you've done your research, you've ranked your colleges, rated each factor. Now you're ready to make a decision. But wait, I have 2 more tips, which you might find helpful. Let's say you have to make a particularly tricky decision between a selective liberal arts college that's a little bit more pricey, or you want to save on that in-state tuition at a great state university. You've crunched all the numbers, talked to students from both universities, and they're just both stupendous options. Try the coin flip trick. Heads, I go to UCLA. Tails, I go to William. If the coin is flipping and it lands on tails, and you find yourself wishing for that sweet, sweet, low-key, laid-back California vibe, just go to UCLA, man. I would be lying to your face if I said that intuition and gut feelings don't play a role in the college admissions decision process. Because they do. Similarly, the next tip is about regret minimization. So where do you see yourself being the least regretful? If you attended UCLA, would you be wishing that you had the opportunity to really dig deeper in those small classrooms, small campus vibe? Before I let you guys go, I just wanted to say that I am so incredibly proud of all of you. I mean, this was quite possibly the hardest year for college admissions in the history of college admissions ever. So many more people applied, there was a pandemic, things went online. If you guys got in anywhere and you are making a decision about college, just like congratulations. A lot of people never ever get this privilege and this opportunity to attend a fine 4-year higher educational institute. As always, guys, I'm constantly rooting for you. Your success is my success. I'll catch you at the next one, all right? Peace.